We go here in Cincinnati. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's a designed run. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. That's the safety, Von Bell. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short, no gain.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field.
Here we go.
Now it's 3rd and goal. Now, Burrow. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Hop 70, hop 70. Drop 50, drop 50.
They'll go back to Eckler here on 1st down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession, using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9.
19 tight. 19 tight. You're not. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And the Bengals are going to get the football at their own 23.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's get set. Mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow here on 2nd down. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
First down throw there is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
The Bengals out and ready to punt. Now, how about this? It's a fake. This is caught, and he's going to be out of bounds short of the line to gain. The fake not successful, and they turn it over on down. 1st and 10.
Pass all 80.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's 2nd down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 70. Warrior 70.
They'll throw with Daniels. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bengals have got it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. He's across midfield. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Hold it ready.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Gotta be lying.
Throwing now, Daniels. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
They'll try again here, second and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Here's Daniels. Going for it all. He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw. And now...
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance. I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. 3rd down and 9.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Burrow to throw. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
11, Thomas.
They go play action for Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibach. And he will go all the way. Andre Yosibach. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Going up top. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to have it just past their 25.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future? When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
11.
To throw is Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Now Brown. He slams it in there. And he is in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. They'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Let go!
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. 2nd and 11. Daniels now going to look to throw. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Still going. He's on his way. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
19 Tiger! Go!
Throwing is Daniels. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver.
And he's into the end zone. Jaden Daniels Touchdown, Commanders.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And the Commanders will take over here just past the 30.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Capture 11. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now he'll run it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Gun.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Now he's loose at the 40. Down the right sideline. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Bengals 39, Commanders 8. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. They'll return this from the 11. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
On 1st down, Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders are able to cut into the deficit. They're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Cardinal. Mustang 19. Get it.
Daniels now on 1st down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete.
Now. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Lions.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
60 Eagles.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. To the goal line and in. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. To the end zone. It's intercepted. So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Come on.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. They'll drop to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals are going to extend their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Cut 19, cut 19. Go.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Warriors, 70. Ready. Ready.
Throwing again, Daniels. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long.
Maverick, 60, let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll throw with Daniels. He's got room at the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. And he will go down. Doesn't even get a throw off. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.